Hey, what's up guys, Shadow Steel here. Welcome back to Railworks Sundays. And I gotta say, this weekend has been very story-filled, honestly. Just yesterday, we posted Thomas and Friends Wonders of Sodor's first gameplay video. I do have another video coming out on Tuesday. It's already ready and done in the can. But I wanted to continue the kind of story motif. And I knew that in Railworks, there was a DLC that had a story with it, and it was set in Japan. Today, we're going back to the very same story, because a long time ago on the channel, I did a series on the story of Forest Rail. Specifically, the version that was included, that was sold by Just Trains, and that's the version I still have to this day. And I want to go through the whole story. You can see I've gone through it before, as you can see by the check mark here. The only one that was never finished was this one right here, for some weird reason. This one was not triggered as being finished. But that's one of the bonus stories with the game, with it, I think, because the Just Trains version always had it was described as having a bonus story with it. I think that was it. So we got two scenarios that we're gonna do today. We're gonna do this one right here, which is the introductory to it. And then we're gonna do the first day on the job, which is a 45-minute scenario. So this should take us about 55 minutes to an hour to complete. So sit back, relax, and let's get started, shall we? Alright, here we are. This is the introduction scenario. So I don't have anything paused, simply because yep, that's why. Keep in mind, this is one of Union Workshop's first DLCs. And this is what put them on the map as one of the Japanese, the best in the Japanese development side of things. Because it was very well done. Gave a good feel for the Japanese sort of railroading thing, so. Is anyone home? Chisa. Okay. At least they keep the traditional Japanese names. Matsuhara. Okay. There's a bit of a delay there, but like I said, I have it all set up where the scenario does not pause, which is a key factor in how this all works out. So, but this is just, like I said, this is mainly an introductory scenario. Can give you an idea of what's going on. Oh God, that's a bus. The traditional Japanese art style is kind of nice, or the old anime style. USD, US dollars. Huh, funny. Traditional cigarette in mouth over there in the corner. A lot of little traditional tropes with the anime styling here. It'd be nice if they had, well, then again, back when this was released, this is like a like I said, this is one of Union Workshop's first DLCs when it came to Japan. So it's really nice to kind of see, okay. Press 9. Woo! Stop. The depot? Ah, I see. Ah! It's been a while since I've played this. Where are we at? Huh? We up here? Where are we at? Where are we? There. Where are we at? Oh, here we are. So we're going to line this switch. Line that switch. Okay, we're going to stop there. Got it. Set the throttle in forward. We have a little bit of brake, so we'll just do that. Light on. 80 kilometers, right? Okay, we don't need a tab. That's good. So, yeah, we've got a bus here. That's all we got. But, funnily enough, this was not an uncommon practice on the railroads back in the day. Oh, shit. Okay. I've been playing too much Thomas lately. Stop it. Stopping there. Huh. Track sounds not bad. Honk. Yeah, like I said, this was not an uncommon practice back in the day when... Because a lot of railroads... I mean, the most famous example of this is the Rio Grande Southern Rio Grande Southern Motors. Not the Goose. The Goose is a separate thing from the Rio Grande Southern, but many people call them the geese. But this was not uncommon for railroads that were just strapped for cash, which is kind of the main theme of this. The main theme of this. The main theme of this story was this was a struggling little railroad that was like trying to make ends meet, and they just made what I mean. That's why he was mentioning $2,000. In like for something, I don't know. Not emergency foot. That's laying on hood. Alright, we're good. We set it in reverse, I guess? Probably. Where are we going next? Yeah, we go back that way. Alright. Okay. Yep. I know. Gotta set the points first. Going back the other way. Going back to the turntable. I didn't realize there was a turntable here. That was pretty cool. I'll set that switch and set that switch. We'll set this switch as well. Why not? We'll stop there. Whistle code there. There we go. Alright, we don't need to call for signals back there. That's good. Oh yeah, that's some... Oh, interesting. I think this is the only route, it's the only Japanese route that has a turntable. And a roundhouse. That's actually interesting. Now that I think about it, that's probably the only one that has it. Turntable. They spelled it kind of oddly enough. Strange round structure. It's called the turntable, lady. Alright. Speed limit signs are not bad. So we're stopping at the turntable. Gotta make sure we stop on the turntable spot. Not long, not as long as not as short as I thought it was. I thought it was just the introduction, but now we got gameplay. And stop. Alright, we're good. Alright, now what's the next spot? We just go straight across? Alright. Straight across on the turntable. I wonder if that turntable actually moves. I think it does. Okay. On this way, right? Yeah, straight back. We can't... Or won't be able to... Oh, yeah, you can turn the steering table. Cool. Yep, we're speeding. That's what I thought. So it's a... Well, that's about right. What the hell? They have a water column? It's on unused trackage, but that's... Kind of gives a good story. It kind of gives a little bit of storytelling there. It's kind of nice. It gives you kind of like, oh, this used to be a steam-operated railroad a long time ago. I also want to point out that the roundhouse here, this is very iconic. Like Japan's roundhouse, like this is not. Like I'm actually impressed. Again, like I said, like this was one of those times where it's like, okay, set the reverser to neutral. There we go. All right, there we go. And the lights off now. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That's part 1 done. Alright, there we go. So, alright, so that's part 1 done. It's a short little scenario, but it gets you the feel for the route. Yeah. And then we'll go back to standard here, and we'll go do part 2. Which is this one right here. First day on the job. Pretty uneventful, I think, if I'm not mistaken. What the... Alright. Let's see what we can do. Oh, you know what? I probably failed that scenario because I didn't take the trains... Get the train arrived on time or something. I don't know. Maybe. Okay. Alright. Doing some runs here. Is this where we're stopping? Oh, yeah. Okay. Press tab thinking I can load passengers like that. Okay, fair enough. Cricket. Not a bad job. I like the fact that they have the tracks, like, all covered up with grass and everything. Make it look disused and everything. It's not a bad... Like, these are... The game itself, like this route is always, it's been one of the fun, like this is one of my more, like I do like this route. Almost like, next station, okay, there you go. Go forward, right? Yep. I gotta make sure switches are line for us. Like that thing, right? Double track main? Yeah, we're good. Oh, I see what's going on. Go! 80-kilometer limit, we can go fast. So yeah, the Rio Grande Southern actually did this. Many railroads actually did this back in the day. Where they actually just converted old road vehicles to rail use. The Rio Grande Southern motors were a common factor. There's actually one preserved at my museum, too. A motor that's still preserved over at my museum. Basically, they converted an old bus to work as a maintenance of way vehicle. Alright. Pressing the switch. Bonk. The track sounds not bad. Honestly, I'm a little surprised by this, considering how old the route is. So that's one thing with this little thing. So go via? Yeah, it's go via. Okay, we're not stopping at that station, eh? Alright, fair enough. Yeah, you can see that it's just wait, did they just put it on the hubs? No, those are wheels. Alright. Keep her moving. I gotta zoom out a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. Oh, we're going downgrade here. That should indicate that we're going downgrade. Yeah, shut her down. I don't know. Well, I don't know. Yeah, this is technically downgrade. Yeah, I see the grade percentage there. Oh, it's in percentage. That's interesting. Whee! Bung, 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 bung. Go back up the hill. Oh, this is a hogback, I think. The guy's sitting back there. Huh. Alright, off we go. Okay. Okay. Is that a crossing? Poor little bus is not having... It's not having a good time. The poor thing's also belching black smoke. I don't think that's good. I think the engine's dying. Holy hell, that is one steep grade. Isn't that like a 4% there? Looked like it. Now, granted, like I mentioned, like Japan has always been rather interesting with how they operate. They honestly, I will say, the Japanese steam operations have always been rather nice because they've always put on a show compared to how we do it here in the States. Make sure we're lined out there. We're good. Like when it come compared to how we operate out of the States, it's really interesting. We got a couple stations. There's a tunnel over here, and I'm wondering about that. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, there's one of the scenarios where the brakes just straight up fail, and you can't use them anymore. I'm wondering if it's this scenario, the second scenario. It could be. Could also be a different one. I mean, granted, it's a frickin' bus. It's not going to be the most well-built piece of crap. It's a piece of garbage, after all. Let's stop. Stop, 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 stop. Release the brakes. We're on the platform. I'll stop right about here. There you go. Open up the doors. I like how the poor... the door just like... They gotta crawl in there. Ouch. Bang your head on the door. Why not? The fact that they kept the traditional Japanese character type and everything. Like, that's nice. Feels very anime-ish. I like that. Anime and Japanese. Maybe. I don't know. Whoa, oh, hello. We got a narration thing. This is also one of those routes that is very beautiful during certain times of the year, so. Okay. Right, release the brakes. Off we go! 0.6 miles. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Hang on. What's this at? Oh, 10 miles away. Okay. And that's another 18 miles. Oh, this is the whole run, man. Alright, cool. We'll wear the engine out. Why not? Oh, dear God. Alright, we'll do that. climbing up the hill here. There we go. Like the mirrors there and everything. Like we got shit on this bus that doesn't need to be on there anymore. Hey, look, a tunnel. Very traditional looking ass tunnel. Put the lights on, right? Yeah, I do. I'll turn on the cab lights too. I can't. The cab lights are not working. Oh, that's fine. Faster! The fact that he said the engine... this might be one of those scenarios where the thing breaks down. Which is kind of funny. But granted, the thing would be struggling to get up the damn hill. So, not surprised. It's choking out. I mean, it's just belching black fumes at the back end there. Like, no, there's no doubt in my mind that this thing is just falling apart. And then we got the passengers on board. Like, what is going on? What am I writing in? This thing is terrifying. 69. All right, get a little bit reduced on the throttle. We're gonna go 52. Why not? I wonder, is the brakes tied to like a pedal or something? I don't know. So if I'm this might be the scenario where the thing breaks. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Whip my camera around. Why not? You're still climbing. That's good. The wheels are squealing. Alright, off we go. Keep her going. Keep her going. Keep her going. Fast. Gotta go fast. Oh dear God! It feels like these curves are way too tight. Oh, what the hell? What now? Oh, the car broke down. Kaput. Oh, it's put it into emergency. That's good. Oh, just before the station stopped. Okay. Alright. Oh. That's the second engine. Alright, we're good. I'll wait for the engine. There we go. Go! Just wear it down. Floor it! No, don't floor it! Floor it! What the hell is going on? Alright, off we go. The milepost? Yeah. Okay, we can't honk the horn anymore. Is it gonna break down again? Maybe we blew a head gasket. Why not? I'm playing my winter car, playing my summer car. You learn these things. Off we go. There's another tunnel coming up here. Comes another one. Yoink. No waypoint here. Oh, VA! Voice actor. Gonna shut down here. Stop! Again. Start it up again. Again! Again! The hell? We break down every 5 minutes. Why? What the hell's going on? You said you fixed the engine! You said you fixed the engine! Apparently not. Welcome to the forest here. That's cool. Now we're going downgrade. Don't need that fast now. There's a chicken outside my window. That probably caught on mic too. I know the fan's catching on mic. It's like 85 degrees out here, and it's the middle. It's like the end of March. Yeah, here we are. We're picking up speed. Chicken, shut up. Oh. Got a lot of issues here, sir. Ah, gag! Start it up again. Right before the tunnel, too. This broken piece of shit. They gotta wait till the train completely stops. Or, well, the bus completely stops. The passengers are like, what the fuck is going on here? Holy hell. Alright, going down the tunnel here. Another tunnel. So I'm wondering if this is the... No, it's the next one, I think. Because the next one is called You've Got to Be Kidding Me, and I'm assuming that's the one where the brakes fail. This one, this one we have the engine failing. So I'm betting you that the next one is the brakes failing, which that's gonna be fun. Look, there's a window. Open the window. Hey, look, river. Oh, that would be a good screenshot, actually. Okay. Taking on. Maybe. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. You the crickets. Oh, nice though. What time is it? 7 in the morning? 7:30 in the morning? Okay. Didn't even notice that. Flying down this hill here, boy. Long run here. Another VA. Voice actor. Going out into the tunnel here again. These tunnels are nice. They're nicely modeled. Yoink. Can't see anything. Shut up, chicken! Clearly hear him over the mic. What the hell is this? Oh, blue sky. Mr. Blue Sky. Let me see if I can get a good shot of this. Woo! See what we can do. Where's the VA? Oh, it's right further down the line. Yeah, let's see. We can do something, right? There's a lake over there. I'll use that instead. Okay. Try and get a thumbnail for this video. Yeah, we need to be about 20. We're down grid again. Man, that's a windy piece of crap. Like the RGS, but in Japan. Well, maybe not really. Actually, now that I think about it, this is 3-foot 6-inch gauge. You could probably set up some 3-foot gauge narrow gauge equipment out here, and it wouldn't look too out of place. I know somebody's recreated some other scenarios. Like, there's a couple workshop scenarios that I have that would be actually kind of fun to play around with. Oh, there's the station up ahead. Just a little dart. That might be the title of the episode. That might be the title of the episode. The little dart. Here we go. That's a good one. Oh, shit. We're gonna skip that station, sir. Get ready with the brakes here. Actually, you know what? This might be a better idea here. Because the little bus is not able to be seen off the bridge. Maybe. Can't say anything! Everything's all nuts. What the hell? Okay. I'm trying to get a good screenshot here as we get the thumbnail for the video. Okay. Bus ride to hell. That'll do. Maybe. We'll get a couple screenshots here. Use the hill to our advantage. And then we got the station here. And then we've got another, how many miles? 8 miles? Jesus Christ. And another breakdown up ahead there. It's gonna be hell. I might be able to get a screenshot of the train coming through the crossing here. Well, this might work. The little tower up in the distance and this crossing. Let's try that. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Looks kind of silly. Nah. Right! Barely fucking missed it. My god, I almost overran the platform. Okay, we're good. Oh, I gotta back up. I gotta back up! I'm not on the platform. Trying to get a screenshot, I overran the platform. Fair enough. I'm probably just tearing up the brakes as we go along here. Okay. Open the doors. Thank you. Birds. Birds! Let's try another one. This might be a good shot. Yeah, that might be a good shot. That's a good shot. Little tower in the background there. There you go. That'll work. So stupid. Oh, lordy. Well, this is interesting. Recording for 35 minutes. Ow! Oh, hello. Another one. Uh-huh. A long string of text there, buddy. By the way, just a heads up, guys. If you guys ever want to, like, read these things, like, just feel free to pause the video and read them. Or, better yet, like... I mean, granted, I'll link the DLC in the description below, so... Oh, not that way. Go the other way. Launch it. Fireflies. Interesting. It's already flying up the line here. Jesus. I think we have... Yeah, we have 2 more stops. Looks like. I wonder what's next. I wonder what's next for this crazy day. Yoink. Climbing a hill, that's for sure. Jesus Christ. One hell of a hill. Clunk. I have to turn down the audio a little bit more than I thought. What's that? Oh, nothing? Okay. I was probably set up a timer. Maybe? I don't know. Alright, what's our next waypoint? Right over there. 2 miles out. And the station is 7 miles. Faster! Keep speeding. We speed, we go, we fly. We came, we saw, we conquered. Bleh. Jesus! It's so noisy! Fix it, get me a muffler! That fucking thing, I swear. It's like driving a car in my summer car without the fucking muffler. It's so loud. It is so I'm gonna have to turn down my mic audio actually because of just how loud this thing is, because I'm peaking quite a bit here. Trying to make sure I can hear myself. In fact, what I'm gonna do... No, not that way. There we go. I turned down my headset so I can actually hear myself talk. Might have to adjust the audio there as a result, but whatever. Ow. Alright, nice lake. Still flying up the hill. A little bit faster. Go full force. Full throttle. I'm sorry, what the hell? We're losing speed. This thing can't get up a 30% grade on its own? Really? Now we're going down grade. This thing's nuts. This railroad is nuts. I think I got a title for the rail video then. Bust to Crazy Town. Maybe? I don't know. I got a couple videos. A couple stories. A couple title ideas. Oh dear God. That was one hell of a hill. Oh goodness. Just let it coast. I'm back on the hill. Go! Stop! Damn thing. Oh no, not again! Alright, we're good. Wait for the brakes to stop. Stopped on the hill. God damn it. Can we even get up the hill? Alright, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Like a 2% grade. I was not going to be able to pull that thing. It went to 3%. Oh, it's going up though. It's getting steeper. Swear to God. Swear to God, if this thing breaks down again, I'm losing my shit. Remember when I said I played this before? I've forgotten so much of the ridiculous nature of the first couple of scenarios. This is legit, like, what the hell? What is wrong with you people? And then I got another one, another station stop coming up ahead. After that, it's, where? Where? There. 14 miles. Jesus Christ. First one, like, that's about 3 miles away, so we're not too far away from it. Oh, lordy. God damn it! We've been recording for 41 minutes. I don't think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. The length of the recording. We got to trim a few things out, but should be good. What the hell is going on? 77 miles an hour, 76. Slowing down. We're going uphill again. It's a piece of crap. Are there other views? I think there's other passenger views, right? Yeah, there's views. Yeah, there's passenger views. Not very many, but there's views. I got speed again. Slow down. There's the station up ahead. Is that? Huh. That's pretty close to the way the visual novel is spelled, so maybe that's got something to do with it. By the way, just wanted to give you a heads up. There is a visual novel, an anime visual novel that's centered around trains and railroading. Kind of. Not really, but kind of. It's actually kind of touching, honestly, at some points. I will say that. And the funny thing is, one of the locomotives in this DLC, in the Story of Forest Rail, is actually one of the locomotives that's featured in that visual novel. So it's kind of fun to see it, like, in a simulator where you can operate it, and then you got the version that's available in that visual, like, you see the one in the visual novel, like, oh, hey, I know that one. I know that locomotive. Okay, we're coming up to the station here in a mile. We're still traveling 70 miles an hour. Get a bit of brakes. Got a waypoint out there, too. Get a little bit of brakes. How many more? Oh, we got less than a mile. At least. Say a mile, right? Yeah, these are kilometers. I got 3 and 1. 3 and 2 don't do anything because it's a one-train vehicle. Make sure we don't fly off the rail or fly past the station again. We'll have to go back if we need to. Is that like a schedule or something? No, it's just plain coverings. Wait, does that have like a door? What the fuck is wrong with that door? What is this fucking thing? I forgot how ridiculous this little guy was. Like, so stupid. Granted, most railroads that did the motor idea like this, like, they were kind of nutty. Hell, the most recent example is the Pacers over in British Rail. They were introduced in 2015. They're still running to this frickin' day. Or no, it was 1985 is when they were introduced. And they're still running to this day. Simply because they didn't have any... Simply because there's nothing anything better, really. Okay, slow down. Into the station here. Just honk. Brakes. Roll up to the platform. Man, it's a tiny little platform. What the hell? Brakes. Got it. Open the doors. Thank you. They have loading those doors on both sides. Okay, fair enough. Get over here, sir. Station platform over there. Yeesh. How many miles ago? 10 miles. God, this is gonna be hell on earth. Okay. Alright, we're good to go. Let me guess, she's going to yell at you for possibly jinxing it. You didn't fix the engine, sir. Jesus. In one piece. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for saying something. Piece of crap is a... I mean, it's a piece of crap regardless, so... 10 miles left. Like, an airbag is not going to do you any good in a rail crash. Half the time I feel like airbags don't do you any good anyway. $10 miles to go, and we're climbing our way up here. Dear God. Honk, honk, honk. What is happening? I swear to God. Are we getting up to speed here? We're about 76 miles an hour, or kilometers per hour. Not doing too bad. We're flying off the line here. Full throttle. Reverser is set up here. We're sliding around here. Now we're going to upgrade. Then I'm going to have had the... Okay. That might be... Okay, we're good. Whee! There's no super elevation there, so we just fly around like that. Okay, fair enough. Okay. We're going uphill quite a bit. Got 8 miles to go. And it doesn't look like we have anything else going on between here and there. Countryside is beautiful, though, I gotta admit. Vehicle's a piece of crap, but the countryside is beautiful. How long have I been recording? 48 minutes. We should get there in time. It should be, like I said, this should be a 55-minute video at most, or well, at least because of the timing of the both scenarios. The first scenario was 10 minutes. The second scenario is supposed to be 45 minutes, give or take. So again, it might be a situation where I might get this done within 55 minutes. I'm not sure just yet. ETA is 56, and we're already at 44, so we got a little bit of time. We're almost tracks. No, never mind. Flying up the hill here. Oh, the gasoline. I didn't even notice the fuel level's kind of low here. This thing does not have a big fuel tank, but that's fine. I bet you the way they fill this thing up is to go to a gas station, get a jerry can, and actually fill it up from there. Oh, God. Further? We're 6 kilometers out? That's not far at all. We'll get there. Question is, well, she did say, will we make it there in one piece? And I'm inclined to believe something's going to happen. Well, can I open this window? There we go. What the hell? Open the window, damn it! I want to open this window. Oh, you can't open the window, apparently. That's weird. We'll let you open the window. It's scripted to stay shut. What the hell? Oh boy. I might do... granted, I think I'm going to be doing a few of these scenarios, honestly. Going to continue the journey on the story... The journey of Forest... The journey on Forest Rail. So, we're going to have some fun here with this. Yeah, 4 kilometers out. Around the corner here. Whee! Not a single check main line. I do like the flowers that stick out onto the main a little bit. That's kind of nice. It's a nice little route. The story is also kind of nice. Again, I will link the DLC, the Just Trains version of the DLC, in the description below. If you want to get the Steam version, I'll link that as well. But yeah, this is a nice route. It's actually kind of, I think it's very cheap, honestly, if you want to buy it. Especially currently, because as of right now, as of this recording, the Steam Spring Sale is going on. And I think, honestly, I would highly recommend getting this route. Just because of how beautiful it is. Story-wise, it could be worse. Or it could be better, honestly. But then again, we got a bonus story in this pack with the Just Trains version. I think it's just one additional story. So, we got that going for you. Come on down the hill here. Where are we at now? We got 3 kilometers away. Where are we at? Sir! Holy... Ah! Fuck! We're speeding! There we go. We got a speed change coming up to 30 kilometers per hour. That's one hell of a change. I guess we're going over a crossover there. Alright. Oh dear God, that's one hell of a hill. Or it looks like it, but I'm not sure if it actually is. Alright, 2.5 kilometers out. Yep, looks like I was just about right. 55 minutes to an hour in terms of recording. And that's without all the bonus little crap that I get at the beginning of these videos that I have to trim out. So like loading screens and stuff like that, I'll have to trim out. At least this time around. $50-kilometer limit. And here we come up the hill. Switch over there, and we've got, oh dear Lord. Ugh. And the lights a little, okay, we're good. Oh God. Shut her down. Brakes on. It doesn't like to hold this. It doesn't like to coast, which is interesting. About a kilometer out from the waypoint there, from the speed change. Got it clear. We got it clear. These are also the first set of signals we've had in a while. Oh, it doesn't sound the horn repeatedly. Hear the clicking. Slow down! Oh God. Alright, you should be... Alright, we're good there. Waste the air, sir. Alright. God, this thing... Alright, there's the signals up ahead there. Shut the throttle off. There's the signal. Alright. Where's the buffer? It's not here. That's interesting. Oh, there's a split here too. That's interesting. Where does that go? Is that... Wait, does that split off? Oh shit, what the hell? This is the route? Holy hell, that's a big route. I didn't realize it was that big. I didn't realize this route was that huge. Holy crap. Wow. That's the first time I've actually looked at the map in a long time. Well, definitely takes a trip over the line here. Alright, shut her down. Station coming up. Alright, we're stopping. Alright, we're open. Open for business. Well, sort of. Alright, we're good. Well, that might be the end. That's pretty much the end of the scenario, guys. We're just about done here. Doors open. Yep, hello. Well, at least that... No, it's still not really level with the door. Alright. Jesus Christ. In and out, in and out. Alright, oh, there we go. Alright, we're good. A piece of junk. Alright, guys. Well, like and comment down below. Subscribe if you guys want more, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.